Coming up on Nightly News Podcast, UCF students are desperate to get out of their leases as move-out season approaches. Check out what some students are doing to find a new sublet.
The Multicultural Student Center is hosting graduation ceremonies for various minority groups. Find out why these ceremonies are so important to minority graduates.
UCF alumni engagement is one way for alumni to stay involved with the university. Stay tuned to learn more about their latest fundraising campaign. Nightly News Podcast starts now. Good afternoon and welcome to the Nightly News Podcast. I'm Katie Sivko.
And I'm Jordan Markoff. Today is Thursday, April 25th, 2019.
UCF students are preparing for summer as the semester comes to an end. Students are taking to Facebook and placing posters around campus to find someone to secure their room for summer. Nightly News reporter Tiana Sconiers has more on the struggles students face with moving out.
The spring semester is winding down and move-out season is rapidly approaching. UCF students are buckling down to find people to take over their sublease for the summer. The end of the semester is a hectic time for students when it comes to moving out. As Daisy Boyd, a junior nursing major, packs up to move out of her apartment, she believes that students waste away money to keep their room secure over the summer.
If anything, I would say have them be more flexible with the length of a lease, just because most college students aren't going to want to be here during the summer, and it's just throwing money away.
UCF-affiliated housing staff, like Brent Merrick, a resident service manager at University House Central Florida, tend to face challenges around the move-out time.
Making the tough decisions. There's things that I do in my particular job that can affect somebody's life currently and into the future.
For a smooth move-out transition in the upcoming weeks, search UCF Move-Out Guidelines on YouTube.com. In Orlando, I'm Tiana Sconiers for Nightly News Podcast.
You can also visit ucf.offcampuspartners.com for more resources about UCF-affiliated housing.
UCF's Multicultural Student Center is holding various graduation ceremonies for students involved in minority groups. MSC oversees 15 different registered student organizations. Nightly News Podcast reporter Kyle Partain has more on how these students are being honored this time of year.
Minority groups are very prevalent at UCF, leading to a large diversity of students. While there's a great deal of effort to acknowledge these students, sometimes that acknowledgement doesn't always occur. This is where the UCF Multicultural Student Center comes in. Every year, they host graduation ceremonies to honor the graduating students that represent their backgrounds. This year, MSC is holding ceremonies that represent Asian Pacific, LGBTQ, African American, and Hispanic students. They have partnered with the Asian Pacific American Coalition to honor Asian Pacific students for the first time in school history. Gabrielle Garcia, treasurer of APAC at UCF, says that this recognition is extremely important.
I think it's very important, especially with how diverse UCF is in its population. And this was actually the first year that we're doing it with Asian students.
And the students being honored at these ceremonies couldn't agree more. Jan Lua, a graduating student of Asian background at UCF, says that the importance of these events cannot be understated.
It's definitely important to make every group's voice heard, give everyone a chance to speak up, and give everyone just at least a place on campus where they feel comfortable and able to speak out.
MSC plans to continue to hold these ceremonies each semester and hopes to potentially include more groups in the future. In Orlando, I'm Kyle Partain, Nightly News Podcast.
To keep up with MSC events, you can follow their Facebook page at UCF MSC.
With more UCF students graduating in the coming weeks, find out how UCF Alumni Engagement keeps in touch with alumni.
UCF Alumni Engagement seeks to maintain a connection between the university and its alumni. The department is also tasked with running the Ignite campaign that seeks to help the university meet its fundraising goals.
Our Department of Alumni Engagement falls under the UCF Foundation umbrella. The UCF Foundation is running the Ignite campaign. The engagement portion of that is a factor in what we need to do, and engagement runs the engagement piece.
UCF Alumni Engagement explained other various ways that it engages with UCF alumni.
We have events that we host, and we have alumni chapters both located in Orlando on campus. We also have regional alumni chapters across the country. So both of those different groups host events. We put all of our events on the main UCF calendar.
Printed editions of Pegasus Magazine, the magazine of the University of Central Florida, is also part of alumni engagement. Donors to the Ignite campaign may receive thank you gifts for their contribution to the university.
Pegasus goes out to all alumni unless they've told us they specifically do not want to receive Pegasus. The donor thank you gifts usually go out only to donors, whether they are alumni or just a donor.
UCF Alumni Engagement aims to establish a platform of alumni connections through which current students could search for internships and through which alumni could seek employment. Reporting from Orlando, Earl Jones, Nightly News Podcast.
UCF graduation ceremonies will take place from May 2nd until May 4th. That's our time for right now. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can always keep up with UCF Nightly News on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
And if you've got a story idea you want us to know about, send it our way. You can reach us at nightlynewsucf@gmail.com. Thanks for listening and have a great day.